I finally took the trigger seriously. I mean, took the initiative to like actually write something, and I want to write a short stories. Um, wait, I I'm inspired by this author called Cormac McCarthy. He wrote um, Blood Meridian, and yeah, I knew him from Blood Meridian. I haven't read. I even haven't. I haven't read any of his book. I haven't even read Blood Meridian. Like, in, I just read first page. I fell in love with his writing style, and I don't think I could accomplish that such writing style because my my English is still not good yet, and I am willing to improve um, my writing, but it's still way too far for me to reach that such level. But his courage is the one that inspire me to like just write in your own style and just tell your story, what I mean. And also I want to experiment with different way of telling a story. Yeah, I don't know if this is a bad idea, but just try it. I just want to try, because it's my first attempt. No, not really. I had tried to write when I was in high school. In the last year of high school, I attempted to write my first novel. It was called, I forget, but it was inspired by Taxi Driver, a movie, by, who's that director? He's a famous. I don't know. I forget. Maybe it's because it's 1 a.m. now. Yeah, Taxi Driver. I don't know who the director is. He's a famous one. I used to know him. Like, I just forget now. But yeah, I just want to document my progress in writing. Um, yeah, I actually have a lot of things to do. I am in preparation for national university debate championship that will be held in next month in August, September. Yeah, September. And I also have to learn IELTS because I want to like prepare for my master's degree as well. Even though I'm a sophomore, but I feel like I have the urgency to like do the preparation now. So yeah, let's get to the topic. Actually, my English is kind of good right now. I'm just kind of flowing, and I don't have any pressure of trying to say the right answer because my goal right now is just trying to be clear as I can, and I try to do the actionable thing instead of just thinking and planning. I want to like actually write it. So here is the the first draft ever. So I don't know if it's gonna be short stories or short story or novel, but I aim for a short story because I don't know. Novel, I think it's too. I feel like it's too abundant. Like I can't do that. I feel like I can't do that. I'm too lazy. Nah, nah, nah. In my in my you know in my knowledge, like novel was like long stories, right? I think it's about 100 to, yeah, 100, at least 100 pages. So I aim for this. My first, um, you know, uh, writing my first story will be around 20 to 50 pages, or even less than 20, like the Harlan Ellison's I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, which I just finished that like a couple of days ago. And I'm also definitely influenced by Harlan Ellison, despite of the story that I have just read. I liked his, again, courage to like explore something that like something that is being overlooked, something that is like uh, taboo or taboo. How do you pronounce that? Taboo, yeah, something like that. So here's the stories I'm writing. I don't know, like the how to get started to like write. I don't know any structure. I don't have any, knowledge about how to write. Like I don't have any. So here is the first line, the first three lines I have written. So the premise of this story is a guy in his 30 who worked in a small fruit store has been planning to kill this very specific person. That is the premise. I don't mind yeah, this is a documentation, right? So I don't mind if um I oversharing. Basically documentation, I will spill anything, the plot, the twist, everything, and also I don't really recall like the elements of like writing short stories that I have learned in my college. Basically it was only like couple of months ago, like before the summer. Like I think I've learned a little bit about it, but I already forgot it. So I just go with anything that I have right now. I don't have any knowledge. I don't. Maybe I'm just gonna research a little bit about the, basic structure that can help me, like improve my flow better. So, but right now I just focus on the something that um, I can think in like common sense manner. You know, I don't know if that is the right whatever. So a guy in his 30 who worked in small fruit store has been planning to kill this very specific person. So there's a lot of to explore, right? This guy background story, and this very specific person background story, and I still don't know what the fuck that I'm going to explore because there's too many. So the next paragraph I have made here is said some sometimes something that you have never imagined could occur at any moment in your life. Maybe God hates you, or maybe this is just life. So I don't know if I am ever familiar with this kind of concept, especially this the last sentence I wrote. Maybe God hates you, or maybe this is just life. Like okay, so this story is rooted from my own apprehension, my own anxiety, my own delusion. Whenever my own anxiety, my own like wild. I don't know. I think it's like wild thought, a fleeting thought. Like everybody has experienced this like fleeting thought. They see kid, they shit. They see kid and like this is kind of weird and this is kind of controversial, but I'm experiencing this like really like I'm not I don't know, like, but I must clarify that I'm not a pedophile, but like seeing a teenager in like below like 18, like the legal age, like I feel sometimes like the sexual desire to like to do anything to them. Like I think it's kind of a rough thought. Like it's just, like I said, this is a fleeting thought. Like sometimes whenever I see the random people on the street, I feel like just want to like slap them in on the face, or just like stab them, stab stab them, you know, like just kill them, you know. This is like the fleeting thought. But despite of this like very sadistic fleeting thought, there are others fleeting thought that is like unique for me, especially for me. And so like a couple days ago, like I I just like you know, buy my own grocery, and I want to buy a banana. I came to this fruit store, and I you know, I inspect the fruits, and I think I want I thought that I thought I want to pick this banana, and then I pick this banana and I go to the cashier, but there is no one in the cashier. And I walked up into the, so this is like like a small fruit store. This is like a house, people who sell store, people who sell you know, like a person or family, or yeah, that sell fruit in that small store in their house. So I walked up into the door that go to the entrance to their house, and then I just knock, like, hello, hello, hello. I've been there for like a minute or two, like, because I really want this banana, bro. Like I really need this banana. Where's the banana? That is the banana. Yeah. So there is no one. And then beside the fruit store, there is another store similar to them, but it's for veggies. And okay, I think I can. I think I'm gonna buy it tomorrow, maybe, like, because I'm so tired of knocking on the doors. There's no answer. And then the other guy uh, on the side of the store, in the veggies store, um, the guy stand in the cashier and looked at me, like like you know, like sinister look, like what, huh? But I'm not reacting like this. Like I wasn't reacting like this, but you know, I'm just, I was just playing it cool, you know, like all right. I go home. I just get back to my motorcycle. I drove home. You know, like it was a simple, you know, moment, but in that very short time, I can imagine something wild, you know, from that guy's look, that this guy, you know, has been planning to kidnap and torture and kill me, you know, like it's wild, I know, but and then I got inspired to, like, I think I'm gonna write that. I think, okay, this thought is kind of interesting. I think I'm gonna write it. And then right now, I try to sleep, right? I try to sleep, okay? I brought, I read 1984 before I go to sleep, and then I get bored, you know? That's why I never finished reading that shit, bro. Like, fuck. And then I couldn't get to sleep. I couldn't go to sleep, and then I think it's time to write, because I can go to sleep. I think I want to write. So I turned the lamps on. I turned the lamp on. Turned the lamp on, and then just write. And this is what I got. That is the background story, and I haven't written anything. And I made this video just for the documentation. So I'm thinking that I want to, like, this guy, this specific person that I mentioned. I want the narrative to be like in 1984, where I am the narrator. You know, like I'm telling someone story in a past tense, in a past tense, in a past tense, yeah. And um, I'm confused. What the fuck am I am going to explore? You know, like so the specific person is um, I want to put his arc or his like background story as a person who lived in a small village and just came to the other city to like study. Yeah, just like me, you know, like, and then and then what I don't know. He's just a normal guy, you know. This person is just a normal guy, you know, who is anxious, just like any other kids nowadays. Anxious, he can experience happiness, he has good, quite good, you know, amount of friends. I don't think if that's appropriate, amount of friends, but I don't know how to say that. A couple of friends, you know, like, and then he got into a club. He's just pretty normal and pretty happy, but you know, he isn't like average, you know, average. So very boring, you know, very boring. Doesn't have anything special. But I want to give him a quirk, you know, like a little bit of twist of him, like he's actually something, you know, something that is niche, you know, something that is. Nah, no, no. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't know what that is. And I think that's it for now for this very specific person. I don't know why I'm referring this person, a specific person, but like, okay, the guy in a cashier who has been planning to like get to like, not to kill, but like to, he's just been planning on spying on him, and just for nothing, you know, like he's spying on him, he's trying to like do something bad on him, he's planning. I don't know what type of planning. It could be like, you know, I don't know, I can explore in that, maybe, I don't know. And then I don't know, how about the ending? Probably like, I don't want the ending to be like fulfilled, or like to be like just like other stories that are fulfilled, or bad ending, good ending. No, no, no. I want the ending to be like, that's it. All right. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. There is no like significant like ending. It could be it could be like, okay, I'm bored. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired writing this story. That's it. I don't know. Maybe it could be. It could be. You know. But other thing that I want to add is like the twist. I think twist is overrated, but I've never written any twist, so I think I'm gonna give a shot to writing a twist, a plot twist. You know, like, probably something like involving government, or involving animals, involving kids. Damn, that's the peculiar. Like, I still have like empathy or sympathy. I don't know, like the feeling of like, I don't want to write anything bad about kids. Like, even though it's just like fictional. You know, I read Story of the Eye by Bataille. I think I really respect his work. You know, also his courage to like wrote about 16, 17 years old teenagers having sex. Like, fuck. that's fucked up literally, but like I can't write that such things, bro. Like I don't know. Still have like I don't know, like kids is like very sacred, I think. So so yeah, I think that's it for now. 20 minutes is the maximum. I don't know, I'm tired and but I can go to sleep and still have some work to do, you know, in the story of this story, the first story. I don't expect this story could be like I don't have any ideal form of what the ideal story will look like, you know, like in my head right now the imaginary of like the ideal story, like it is a good thing for me because um it doesn't limit myself to like explore more about the story I want to write, so I can write whatever the fuck I want, but not the kids, bro. Not violent and kids, nah, hell nah, hell nah. I want to be like the child, like he's very free and you know very. It's kind of fun, you know, like sometimes to write anything you want, but like I think having a boundary is like I don't know, it's just helpful, you know, to have boundaries sometimes and to have to like know what you really want to write, even though there's a lot of, you know, there's a limitless um ideas. So yeah, I think that's all for now. Thank you. Bye.